Holy crap, my Discord just like shat itself. What's up, guys? 15th of May, almost halfway through the year. And this year's gone quickly. How is everyone feeling?
I feel okay. How do you feel?
Tired. I'm always tired these days, fam. But you get on with life, and that's just how it is.
That is accurate.
Marissa?
My school basically over. I just have 2 weeks left, technically.
Awesome.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait, when haven't you got exams? Or are you finished with all the exams?
I have a math and chemistry test this week. And then after that, I'm basically done.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, that's pretty neat. How long are those exams?
They're like I have a district test and just a unit test in chemistry.
I think he meant
Our
like how
last
long
grade.
do you have to is it 2 hours, 3 hours?
Yeah.
Or...
How long does
nah,
it take?
just one class period.
Yeah, we
how
don't know
long
how
it is.
long that length is.
Oh.
An hour, 2
like-
hours, 5 hours?
It depends on the school.
like 50 minutes.
Oh,
Oh.
bruh.
Dude, high school's gotten so much faster than when I was in high school.
Same. My class was always an hour, but we had 5 in a
Yeah,
day.
mine would be anywhere from like an hour to an hour 15 for like each period.
Mine are like 55 minutes and then 7 periods.
What time do you start school?
Oh, so I guess you have more periods in general because whatever of
Yeah.
I don't know, structure.
School starts
'Cause
at
we only
9
had,
a.m.
like,
for me.
I only had like 5, but like each one was like an hour 15 or something.
Yeah.
Wait, what time does school finish?
4:20.
Oh, bro, your day is long,
Oh.
bruv.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. Actually,
Never
I
mind.
take that shit back because like
Yeah.
mine was only till 3.
Yeah, mine was
Right.
8:30 till 3:30.
That was how it was
classes
in
start at
like
9.
a middle school and elementary school. Start at 8 and at 3:30.
I guess it was the opposite for me. It's like I was in school longer during like junior high, but like high school was a lot shorter, and I had like fewer classes, but I was specializing more at that time.
How many
It's
breaks
like I
do you get in a
focused
day?
heavy on business.
Lunch.
That's
Oh,
it.
you only get one break.
Yeah, so it's
Raw.
first through fourth period and then lunch and then 5th through 7th.
Holy, bro, we used to have period 1 and 2. Then we had like a
And a break,
15,
right?
20-minute break.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 4, lunch, 5.
Same.
And then if you
Our
had
break
6
is the
period,
passing
bro.
period in between classes.
The walking
Bruh,
time, right?
American school. No wonder you lot are fucking overdone, bro.
Yeah. No wonder you're all miserable.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
See, I hear people saying high school is the worst thing in existence, and I'm like, yeah, high school is jokes for me. But raw, bruv.
Yeah.
How long's your lunch break?
It's 12:40 to 1:35, so about
Not even a
50
full
minutes.
5 minutes
hour.
again.
Not
Yeah.
even a full hour, bruv.
Damn, man.
Raw.
That's
Oh,
sad.
you know what, bro? I feel sorry for American schools.
I'm inclined to hope that it's just Marissa's that's like kind of messed
Are you a
up.
public
Maybe
or
it's
private
Texas.
school?
No, mine is public. It's the basic, that's the basic thing for each school.
Damn, that's fucking
But
wild,
like, if
bruv.
your school's bigger, then you'll probably have a longer passing period.
How many
That
students
even
are in your
means
school?
anything? I'm gonna say 3,000 to 4,000.
That's
Damn.
more than what I had, to be
It's
fair.
more than what I had, and I was in fucking India.
Oh.
I think my high school had, if I don't include the like college part of it, because there's 2 years that you can, that's like the sixth form college. The high school alone was, I think, about 1,700 students, roughly.
Damn. That's just like
30 times 7, and then times that by 5. And then, yeah, it was about 1,700. That was in our school. Then you add on the college, or the sixth form college, I think it took it to about 2,000, roughly.
Dang.
Bruh, schools are that big there. Oh, actually, that doesn't surprise me because in South Africa the schools are fucking huge. I think my primary school in South Africa was. I was only there for like half a term, but as far as I'm aware, it was something like 3,500 people.
Damn. The
Yeah.
incoming freshman class is like 1,000. So, and
How
they're
many people are in
barely
your
keeping.
class?
Hmm?
How many people are in your class for like a lesson?
Oh, like my actual classes?
Yeah, like a math class.
I think there's 30 people in my math class. It's usually
Okay,
anywhere from 25 to 30.
that's the same as us then. Yeah. If that number, I would have thought you would have had like fucking 50 in a class. Jesus.
We got a new extension last year, so like there's like 50 more classrooms. So that
Bruh.
helped.
So the government puts money into like building the school and like making it up, but then they don't put money into the actual education system. Like not even
Mm,
towards the teachers, basically.
yeah,
That's
I
fucking
guess.
hilarious. I don't know a single like first world country that like puts money into the education other than like Sweden and Switzerland.
Yeah, if it's like the Nordics, maybe.
Yeah, but then everyone else is just like, nah, fuck them
They
kids.
don't need.
Alright, well, today we've got mainly fairy tale to talk about. We can talk about Eden Zero if you want, Marissa, but I don't really. I'm not too
Yeah,
fast. I'm kind of just waiting for this arc to pass. So let's pull up the fairy tale. How many chapters do we have of fairy tale? I think it's 2.
Yep,
is it two?
I think so.
it
Yeah.
is.
Let's see, yeah. Flame and the Moon. No, I think we spoke about them. I think we spoke about 106 because that was
Yeah.
the
Did
ending
we?
where they
Ready to
ended as
fight?
big boy dragons, yeah,
Huh.
which is still a really fucking cool panel.
What the hell were we going to talk about last week?
I think it was just 107.
Yeah,
Oh, shit, that would have been bad for me. I hadn't read 107 back then.
nice.
I've read it now, so we're good.
All right, cool. All right, so yes, we left off with Ignia and Celine ready to face off. 107 is Jewel of the Dragons, and I really like the cover photo of the cover
Mm,
page.
it
It's
was a
neat.
good one.
What did you guys think of our big boy dragon fight?
Honestly, it was about what I expected. I figured from the start that among the dragon gods, Ignia was like the most powerful in terms of like raw strength. So this chapter kind of just showed that to be the case. So I'm not necessarily surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Ignia won. Well, I say won. We don't know the exact
Well,
ending yet.
uh,
I
yeah,
have a
we don't know
feeling
the
it
exact
should be
endings.
over.
I feel like to me, it's like it would be very it can't be Celine winning. Like that's just not plausible with the way they've been portrayed so far. At best, it's like a draw or Ignia
Yeah,
wins.
but I have a feeling with the way it ended with the shot through her chest, I feel like it is probably over. But we don't know what she's capable of. So I mean, maybe she can use the power of the moon and
I
heal.
kind of want it to be over. Not necessarily like over in like the next chapter, but like, she can stick around and exposit. I don't mind. But I feel like if they didn't kill her here and they brought her back for like yet another story arc in another place, I would be kind of annoyed because I'd feel like you're just dragging this character on at that point because I feel like we've gotten enough out of her by now.
Yeah, I can agree. I don't want the fight to be over just yet. I would like to see a bit more of the dragon fight because I mean dragons are the be all end all powerful beings of the fairy tale verse. So it's very rare for us to get an actual dragon fight. I mean we had Igneo and we had Agnologia. We had the dragons flying out of the portal. I mean, that wasn't really a dragon fight per se. That was more the dragon slayers. So to have a dragon on dragon fight, it's nice to see. So I wouldn't mind one more chapter of the fight, but I don't really see how they would do it without it being nonsense. Because
I broadly agree with you.
Celine looks fucked, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, Wendy
That's
could
my-
just appear out of nowhere.
And heal a dragon?
Yes.
It's fairy tale.
Based on what? Ah, true. Shiva could pull that shit off.
She's like, no,
It
we're
wouldn't
not
look
here
good,
to kill.
but he would do it. I hope that doesn't happen.
I don't
But
think it will happen because
I don't
they're
think
meant to
it
be
will
on the other side of the fucking labyrinth. And they haven't given us indication in this chapter that the others know nor can feel this fight going on right now.
I would be surprised if they couldn't somehow feel it. Like I will say this, like that, like usually they would have like a cutaway shot of like Gray and whoever being like, holy shit, like what's this? And feeling like an earthquake or whatever.
Yeah.
But they haven't done that. But
That's why I'm
considering
kind
that the
of
labyrinth has been
banking on it.
destroyed. Yeah, the labyrinth has been destroyed, right?
Not the entire thing, only the where they are, so that like their end. So I guess you could say like part of it has been destroyed.
Part of it has been destroyed. Okay, well, fair
Which
enough.
I feel would be enough of a destruction for the rest of the team members to feel, like you
right,
said.
like I said,
But
the
without
earthquake.
cutting away to them,
Mm.
it's a little bit. That's what gives me the. I'm gonna say hope that Wendy won't appear out of nowhere and do some doo doo, because in my eyes right now they haven't. There's no reason for the other group to have been rushing towards this that we know
Yeah,
of. Obviously, they could be off screen, but
I will
and
say
ours
this
is
actually.
kind of fucked right now. So
True. Actually, I want to say this because you just mentioned Wendy doing something. I wouldn't actually be opposed to Ignia like killing Celine and then like departing because he's already got the thing he wanted, right? The heart. And
yeah.
then
So him doing this, leaving Celine where she is.
okay, no. Here's the thing: she dies, but they still
Okay.
don't know what the fuck happened. What was the situation? So Wendy uses Milky Way so they can talk to Celine beyond the grave.
Oh, like they did with the what's his name?
Zirconis.
Yeah, where Happy was. He was like, "I don't talk to humans," and Happy was like, "I'm a cat."
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, actually, that would be cool. I would actually like that because
Yeah,
it
because I feel like
gives-
it'd be a good way to like get the information we need, but still like depart with Ignia.
and it's
and
using a
we'll see him again
skill or
later.
spell. It's using a spell that was cool and hasn't really been used ever again.
Oh no, she used
Since.
it to talk to Atlas Flame in the Sun Village.
Yeah, but
Didn't
then
you
since
technically
then,
apply it for the after the Igneel fight?
I don't remember.
I don't think she
But
did.
it hasn't been used for a very long time.
If she did, I forgot.
Yeah.
But like, I don't recall her using it after the Igneel fight. Because what would they have done? The dragons were there, they destroyed the face things, and then they disappeared and said goodbye. What would she have done at that point?
Yeah.
I will say I'm impressed that Celine put up the fight that she did. I expected her to be able to put up a fight, but I was surprised that she was able to endure the damage that she was taking. I mean, that fucking burning. She put herself through water, and the fire was still going, and then she had
Yeah.
the strength to fucking really send. What was that attack that she did? What was it? Moonlight butterflies. That was a really cool attack.
Yeah. Although,
Can't wait to see that animated.
yeah, I was about to say like there's actually like legit butterflies in it.
I will say I'm.
And then he recovered really quick too.
That's what makes me think it wasn't. Ignited wasn't too phased by it,
Yeah.
which I'm not surprised by, but I'm still surprised that Celine was able to put up the fight that she did. I didn't like the whole fight being stopped thing. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm surprised they listened to Natsu, honestly.
Yeah, same.
surprised.
I was about to say that.
Surprised Celine didn't go shut the fuck up and
Like
blow a breath
they
attack.
actually
on him.
paid attention to him. They were like looking at him like he yelled stuff like, "What the fuck?" Like Why
I
are
mean,
you?
Celine's face is literally, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Both of them were.
Look at that face. Straight up, are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, she also made a
And
good
then-
point about
Introduction.
like, why would you want to stop us? Like, I'm about to kill him. It's less shit you have to deal with.
He had PTSD to see an Acnologia ripping,
Yeah.
I will say that, like he says, I'm very surprised they did stop, but they didn't stop for very long. And then
No, like he just
Ignia took a cheap shot, bruv.
Not
That was
for
a
real.
cheap shot.
yeah.
I don't put it past him. I mean, it's,
I'm
it's a
not
fight,
surprised.
but
Like it seems like the
yeah.
kind of thing he would do.
But damn, fucking cheap shot. I also like his in his dragon form. This is the first time we've seen his dragon form properly, isn't it?
Didn't we see it during the Mercphobia arc?
I don't recall. I just
We
recall him
did
turning
We
up.
did because he came through the water portal or whatever and grabbed Natsu, and he was clearly there, and he was talking to Mercphobia, but Mercphobia wasn't listening because he was in his dragon rage or whatever.
Okay, I just don't remember. Because I was gonna say, I like the fact that his tattoo is still in the same place as it is on his human body.
I'm curious if
Nice little
I'm curious if the
touch.
tattoo has a meaning or if it's just some random thing they did.
Well, it looks like the sun, and
Yes.
so it could be just a play on the fact that he's meant to have the most powerful flame.
Yeah, didn't
So
he compare himself to the sun?
I believe so.
If he did, I don't recall the place where it happened, but you could be right.
But overall, I'd give the fight itself a solid maybe a 9 because the fight was good. It was enjoyable.
Yeah,
It
like
was
by
nice to see
standards of like fairy tale
dragons
fight,
fight
this was a good fight.
for sure, and the art was nice for it as well.
Yeah.
I also really like Celine's dragon form.
Me too.
It's okay, I guess. Not a big fan. I don't really
It
care
looks
for
a
him
little
either.
awkward in some places.
I love how she's got. It's like a cross between the fucking what's it called, a kitsune and the dragon, which
I
is
think
what
that's
I
the
liked about
intention
it.
because of her whole
Yeah,
spirit
that's what I
thing
like.
in Elentier. Yeah, no, like when I
Mhm.
first saw it, I think we even talked about this in the podcast. We compared it to a Digimon, like a very
Yeah.
specific
Renamon,
large
I
pink
think.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Magnetramon. Or
and
Holy
we
Dramon
also
in
talked
Japanese.
about the amount of tails she has because the tails typically indicate age, and she's got. But it looks like she's got the full 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah,
Where are you
she
count?
looks like she's got the full 9.
So where are you counting that? Because on the
Page
9,
9. Page 9 in the top right, the first panel. You can see her tails.
I see 5 in that one, and I see what appears to be. Okay, I'm
No,
not
I
going to count
see.
the
Hold
below
on.
page.
I see 1, 2, 3,
There's
4,
there's 6
5,
on page 7.
6. Oh, wait, I see 6. Yeah, I see 6 there.
Yeah.
But then if you count underneath, 1, 2, 3,
Unless like the
4,
spaces in
5,
between are meant to
6,
be tails
7.
somehow, but I don't think that's accurate.
See, there's 7 in that one.
I'm
So
not
she's
sure
got
if
at
I should
least
count the
6 or
middle
7.
one. I'm not sure if I should count the middle one though, because that just seems like it's covering her face. It looks weird.
No, it's not
Again, it
covering her
probably.
face. Her face is down. She's turned her back.
Oh shit! Sorry, I thought her face was the other
This
way.
panel too.
Oh, yeah, hold on, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I think
5,
it's
6,
6
7. It's
or 7.
7. What page is that?
Well,
Uh,
if you count the ones with the
13.
flames, yeah, no. If you count the one she linked, if so, I guess by that measure it would be 7 because there's a flame on each tail and there's 7 flames.
Yeah, it's 7. So she got 7 then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So she's almost got the full 9. Good couple hundred more years and she'll get them.
Pretty
If she
much.
makes it that far.
I don't think she will. She seems to. It seems
Yeah.
like she'll die this year. maybe in a couple hours. We'll see.
But yeah, no, I'm impressed by the chapter. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, and like I said, I would like maybe one more chapter of a bit more of a fight, but I'm not opposed to it ending here.
Yeah, I feel like in the next chapter it should be the case that the fight ends and she dies, and then maybe the next chapter Wendy does Milky Way so we can talk to her and she can explain in more detail what Ignea's plan was with Dogramag. It's clear their plans were like contradictory to one another, like hers and Ignea's.
I feel like Ignea's not going to say shit. I feel like
He's
he's just
not.
going to kill
That's why
her,
I'm saying.
and
That's
he's
why
going to fly off. Yeah.
exactly, and that's why that's the opportunity for Wendy to talk to her with Milky Way, and she'll kind of be like, "Oh well, I'm dead anyway. What's the point in keeping it a secret? I may as well tell you just so you can like fuck up Ignea's plan because I don't like him." Is fair.
Celine, maybe she'll hop through a fucking dimension portal and end up in Ellentir. Because in Ellentir, the magic's stronger, so maybe she can use it for some kind of healing capabilities.
I mean, possibly, but then again, it goes back to
I
the
wouldn't
point
like that, but
it goes back to the thing of like then we'd have to see her again, and I feel like she's at
yeah.
that point will be very overdone. She's already pushing it right now. I feel like we know enough about her at this point to just be like, okay, you're done. We'll move on to the other dragons who are left.
Mm-hmm. And we got another chapter coming. What do you think's gonna happen? So let's assume that this is the end of Celine's fight and the character itself, right?
Notice they didn't give the
Where do
name
we
of the
go
next
from
chapter.
here?
I feel like Ignea will try to attack Natsu next. Or
Nah,
Natsu
I
will
don't
because
try
think
to
so
attack him.
because he knows Natsu's
Niggy
not
is waiting for
strong
Natsu
enough.
to be strong.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
waiting for Natsu to be strong enough to actually fight him because
it's
he
kind of like
wants
Seraph in
Natsu
that
to fight
regard.
him. Yeah, he ain't ready. I honestly think if the fight is over, I think Ignia is gonna say some shit and he's just gonna leave, and then it's gonna be. I think he might melt the rest of the labyrinth, and he'll be like, "If you can escape, but then cool. If you can't, then you were never strong enough to fight me." That seems like an Ignia thing, and then just fly away.
Yeah,
So I don't see him leaving the rest of the um, labyrinth intact because there's no point anymore. Because the point of it was for the heart,
pretty
and it's
much.
going to just demonstrate his power.
Shouldn't the labyrinth have crumbled without the heart?
I'm not excited. I think so. I would like. I assume so because
I guess
the
my question is
labyrinth
like because it's not Dogramag's heart, right? It's
is
Serious
the yeah.
Wizard Dragon. Yeah, so it's like it's not the same thing. So I don't know if that's true. The labyrinth is the Dogramag body, but heart belonged to Elfsyria. So I don't think the
I think
heart
the
is a
heart was just
necessary
there.
component. It was
Yeah.
just there.
And also the labyrinth maybe the heart gave it a bit more like strength within itself. With the heart gone, Dogramag's body isn't necessarily going to have anything to protect, and most of it is already destroyed. So I can see it at this point maybe having lost its magical properties and become more or less just a regular labyrinth.
Mm-hmm.
Do wish we learned a little bit more about the about Dogramag, but oh well.
I think we will. Like, because I said,
And also the whole
there's
Lord
an
Dragon shit.
if there's an expositing dragon, like with Celine or whatever, then that's the cue for Wendy.
Yeah, could be. I'm a little bit upset we probably, or more than likely, won't learn much more about the Lord Dragon. Maybe we will, but I don't think so. Because what the fuck does the Lord Dragon mean?
Books of law.
Well,
He's your
it's like
fucking
what
lawyer.
they said. It's like what the former council guy Crawford Seam used to use, but much more powerful.
Yeah, but I just feel like, what element is he?
The law.
I don't think it has to be an
So what,
element, though.
when
Is
he
the thing.
breathes, But it's always been some kind of element, especially with the dragons itself, with themselves. Like if he breathes his attack, what's he gonna breathe? Words, books,
Yes,
lawyers.
exactly. It's just him yelling at that point.
Yelling. He's not citing his fucking law books. Bores you to death. But it would have been cool to learn more about its capabilities, but oh well. I think we'll learn a bit more about it when they eventually get to Ignir again, and Ignir, and they're like, "Why did you destroy his heart?" And Ignir will be like, "You knew too much." Who's next after this? It should be Vianney, right? Is that
I
his
would
name?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't see Ignir being like I can't see Ignir not being the last dragon. He's the end game.
Mm.
Don't have much more else to say. Don't think anyway.
Yeah. Just
Still
our
didn't like
ratings,
Urza's
right?
fight. Huh?
Just our ratings now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just skim through the chapter again. There's nothing else to go through. Yeah, so I'll give it 8 or a 9 for me.
I'll give it an 8 too.
Yeah.
And for everyone listening, Spidey, we're actually not sure where Spidey is. He was handling some family stuff last week. That's why he
Mhm.
couldn't be here, so it might be the same today. But yeah.
Yeah, we did try, but like it seems he's dealing with his business, so whatever he's up to, we just hope everything goes okay.
That's it really for Fairy Tail. I don't think there's any news. Mashima has been a lot more active with art postings recently
Yeah.
than he normally is. And I don't think it's really indicative of anything. I think it's just more he's got the time, so he's kind of doing it. Because it was Golden Week, so there was that break where they weren't working, so he might have done these drawings during that period. Because I think last year around the same time he also had a few more artworks. So yeah, I don't think it's indicative of anything. Would be nice, but who knows? We're just waiting on 100 Year Quest news, the anime.
Yep, there was a little concept thing released a while ago, but it doesn't really have anything to it.
Yeah. Hopefully we get news before the end of this year. I'm sure we will.
I think we will. I mean,
But
there's a
who
long
knows?
time left.
Mm-hmm. But who knows? And I hope it gets a slot that it airs and it's not with a shit ton of like beefy anime. Because the next season, Lord have mercy, next season is stacked with anime.
Like what?
Yeah, and fucking Blue Lock, Chainsaw Man. No, 1 second. There's a ton of stuff coming out. Summer. There was a part-timer season 2 of Rent a Girlfriend, which is garbage, but Dan Matchy as well. Made in the Abyss. Blue Lock, Shadow's House. Tokyo Mew Mew is getting its reboot.
Oh, good grief.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. There's that tennis anime that everyone's been talking about.
The Prince of Tennis?
Shin Tennis. No, I don't know what the English name is. It's meant to be an OVA, but it's apparently gonna. They might air the anime. That's what I've heard, but I'm not 100% sure. And then Kakagurui is getting something as well.
Hmm.
And there's a One Piece for it. So there's a lot coming out in summer, and it's wild. Fall is another one that's going to be crazy. Fall's got Mob Psycho, My Hero, Bleach is back.
Oh, yeah, that'll be cool, I guess.
Blue Lock, X Family again, season 2 or part 2. Yeah, so summer and fall are pretty stacked. I just hope that when 100-Year Quest comes and Eden Zero Season 2, they're not in a stacked season because it could go against it.
Yeah, well, I mean, at this rate, it seems like a spring of 2023 thing. I don't know. I'm just speculating, so we'll see.
I can get with that because we haven't had enough news for it to warrant being this year.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like,
I
I
can
know
see
the
it
original
being
Fairy
the
Tale
first
anime
half.
started in like October, whenever it started. Pretty sure it was October. So like, if it were October, we'd already at least have a trailer by now.
Yeah, I think we'll probably get a trailer before the end of the year,
Yeah,
and I have a feeling it will be the second half of next year.
I know. I think first half. Like, that's why I'm thinking spring, like April. That's my personal thought. I could totally be off.
I feel like if it was going to be then, we would have had a few more, at least key visuals. We've
I
had
don't.
literally nothing.
A year in advance though. I think that's a little bit much.
I don't know. We're getting the Bleach key visuals last year.
Yeah, but like Bleach still isn't out yet. But I think that's more because Bleach is just, aside from just not being very good, it's. I think that's just like they're not sure what they want to do. Because I've also heard that they're changing some stuff.
They're not changing too much. It's the
They should change a lot.
thousand year block.
That arc I would know. I meant like they need to change a lot of stuff in the arc because a lot of the arc was very ass.
No, I don't know. I haven't read it, so I'm excited for it. I was going to, then I heard the anime was coming back, so I was like, I'll just wait. I wasn't going to read 200 chapters. Okay, I don't really think there's much else we can really say or talk about right now.
I got nothing. Melissa?
Yep. Nothing for me.
Okay.
Alright, we can call it there, I guess.
Okay, cool. Then I'll just do an outro. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this shorter podcast. We do appreciate it. Hopefully, the other podcasts will be able to get online whenever Spidey has the available time. But until then, keep having fun in the server. I read that you guys are doing a PayPal giveaway. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, so
Go for it,
Goose
man.
in
You
the
should
server,
explain for anybody who hasn't gotten into it.
Yeah, so Goose in the server, he's been in the server since its like creation, basically. And he's had a very successful new job, so he wants to give to the community, and he's doing stages of giveaways. There's four stages to it. He's giving away $100 in total. $10 is already gone, $15 is already gone. The next giveaway is 25, and then the final one is 50. So all you have to do is have a valid PayPal. That's it. And if you don't have a valid PayPal, you can still enter and you can get an equivalent exchange. So it could be Nitro or something like that. You'll just have to talk to them about it. So make sure you